Hello everyone, Simon here. Welcome back to the Long Dark. We are trying to make our way through the Fallen Muskeg, taking a bit of a detour down to the south. We're doing okay. Got a little bit lost last time. Hopefully we don't get lost this time. Let me just check these ruins if there's anything useful. No. It's very foggy. So the odds of me getting lost are rather high. We're gonna have to trust the map. The map doesn't really show you everything though, that's the problem. You can hear crows. There should be some structures. I think it's over there. Okay, there's a bridge, kind of. There's a walkway. There. Where are these crows? There? Okay, there. Let me check if there's a corpse. No, it's a deer. A ravaged deer carcass. Not particularly useful to me. Hopefully we don't fall in the ice. Okay, that's good. This bridge is not very passable. I think this span is passable. So you see, like, the bridge is not on the map, so you don't actually know where to go, just looking at the map. Okay, more ruined structures. Maybe there's some supplies left behind. Doubtful. Bunkhouses, cloth. Let me grab one piece of
getting
cloth.
too heavy to carry.
A box. No. I mean, there's some reclaimed wood and scrap metal and all that, but nothing that I can use. Nothing there. Nothing back here. Okay. I'm going this way. And I think this is pretty easy. It's just gonna be a straight walk. I think. How way down am I? Oh, I'm slightly over encumbered. If I'm just slightly less encumbered, everything is gonna be much easier. So it's in 5 kilogram increments. So if you're 5 kilogram overweight, there's one penalty. Then if you're 10 kilograms overweight, there's another penalty. And if you're just a little bit over that, then you get to the third penalty. So you see how he's grunting a lot less? We're just under 10 kilograms overweight, and so now he's not grunting at all. Things the game doesn't tell you, but if you play the game enough, you learn these things. Can I get across? Do I go down or do I go up? Let me save. Can I get across there or no? Of course I can't see very far, so I don't know, right? I guess going down there, that wouldn't be the same thing. You get across at the base of the rocks. Alright, just flat ground. Easy stuff. Unfortunately, not much to look at because of the fog. It's just a white screen. How far are we? Still a long way away. It's a dog there. Alright, it's gonna run from us. It's not hostile. What is that?
Could end up being useful.
What? Antibiotics? Why is there a wool wrap and antibiotics just sitting on the ground? Am I insane?
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Oh, no, now I'm overweight again. Am I insane? Is the game insane? Why would it just be sitting on the ground like that? Okay, I really need to drop some stuff here. Drink soda. But I need to drop something. I'm 0.1 overweight. Oh, can. Okay, everything's fine. Don't panic. Why was there just things lying on the ground? And how would anyone know? How would anyone know there's just things lying on the ground? That's not how the game is designed, by the way. The game is designed so that the loot actually makes sense. Like if there's something, there'll be a corpse nearby or a building or... You know, you don't just find things sitting on the ground out in the middle of nowhere like that. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why there was just things sitting on the ground. Alright, getting there. Huh. It's kind of steep. Hopefully we don't get another sprain. Okay, that seems fine. There's some lighting issues with the trees. Okay, the stash is somewhere over here. Up there. Please don't get a sprain. There. But if there's anything good, I'm gonna be overweight again.
That's what I'm looking for. I think I can use this.
That's crap. Long wool scarf. Let me check if that's any good. So the wool took is 2 and 1. This is 1.5 and 1. Okay, that's not any good. Let me drop that on the ground. Okay. Yeah, no, these forest talkers? A light shell, are you serious? These forest talkers just don't know how to survive out here. Their loot is awful. They don't actually have anything useful. So we're gonna, I guess, check the shortwave tower and then walk straight north until we hit the train tracks. And then we're out of here. So our adventure to the Spence family farm was a little bit fruitful. We've got ourselves a military jacket and another ear wrap on the ground somehow. But on the other hand, the forest talker cache was completely pointless. Completely useless. I think I want to get across there. Staying on the snow to be safe. Still going the wrong way that way. How likely is this possible? Okay, we're fine. Past it. It's up there? Well, okay, I'm not gonna go up there. I'm not gonna climb a mountain, right? Okay, we're not gonna go there. We're gonna skip the shortwave tower and just go north. Maybe I missed a path. Maybe we go that way. The fog that really doesn't help, right? Because you can't see what's going on. Let me see if there's like a path up into the mountain. A flare. A flare? No, really, there's just random stuff sitting on the ground. Why is there random stuff sitting on the ground? Can I get up? No, that's way too steep. I mean, it could be the other way. It could be this way to get up to the shortwave tower. That's also possible. Oh well. I don't think it's important. I mean, the other shortwave tower didn't have anything in it, so... Okay, I'm heading in the right way. The map helps so much. Oh, it's almost sundown. Oh, that's not good. In survival mode, you don't have the map. So if you're walking around in the fog like this, in the dark, You don't have a map. You don't have a magical map. You know what? There's no compass in the game. It's a survival game, but there's no compass. Isn't that interesting? You can't like find the compass. Like people who go mountaineering would carry compasses, right? It's pretty standard equipment. Although maybe the geomagnetic storm would render it useless. Maybe that's the gimmick. I think the story is the Earth. So the Earth's geomagnetic field depends on the circulation of molten iron in the Earth's core. And sometimes, like, the circulation is not entirely reliable. And at certain times in the Earth's history, the magnetic field has failed, right? So if the circulation of the molten iron becomes mixed up a little bit, the flow can stop and then change direction. And so for a number of years, the magnetic field just disappears. I can hear crows. And when the magnetic field disappears, the solar wind from the sun just blasts straight into the Earth, causing a lot of radiation damage to both the life forms, and now, because we have technology, it will cause a lot of damage to technology too. Although, if it is blasting us with radiation, I'm not sure why the animals are okay. Like, we're not dying of cancer or anything. So I think the premise of this game is that the Earth's magnetic field has failed. And so that's why the auroras are so strong. Or they appear strong, but basically they're lower down in the atmosphere. And they fried all the electronics. I think that's the story? Or it could be the other thing. It could be the solar storms are much stronger for some reason. So either the magnetic field has failed, or there's a solar storm, a burst of solar storms. Oh hey bear. Is he gonna start following me?
Ah, not feeling so cocky now, huh? And all it took was for me to go full-on Grizzly Adams.
What?
I'd better get out of here before he comes back.
We skipped something. That's not... I didn't go Grizzly Adams. Okay, so we just skipped something. I think if you went down the middle, right? I think if you tried to go just straight through, the bear is waiting for you in the middle. And you have to get past the bear somehow. And I just completely skipped that because I voluntarily, preemptively, went down here and dodged the bear. Without even knowing that the bear was there. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's what's going on. It's like you're supposed to... Like, you're supposed to meet the bear threatens you, and then you have to figure out a way to get past the bear. Maybe you can shoot it, maybe you can, you know, dodge it, like, get around it. I don't know if you can, like, fight it with a spear. Anyway, we just completely skipped that. Accidentally skipped the whole part of the story. Oops. Well, if you want to know what happens, you have to play the game yourself, because I'm not going back. I'm not going to replay everything just to see what happens. Maybe when we get back to the trapper will ask us what happened, and then maybe Mackenzie will tell him what's supposed to have happened, as opposed to what we actually did. Alright, let's get back to the trapper, see what he says. Let's see what we say to him. Nighttime. The fog's gone, we can see fairly clearly. Still kind of dark, huh? The cave? Or just a rock? Just a rock, right? How encumbered am I? Less than 10 kgs. Maybe I should drop more stuff. Carrying way too much. On the other hand, we're not really in a hurry or anything. Ah, windy. Almost there. After a big long walk. Very windy. Do clouds ever actually move that fast? That's crazy, right? Clouds don't actually move that fast, do they? Oh, I have to kill a wolf here for the side quest. Color wolf in the Mystery Lake region. I'm not doing this basic survival again. Head to the far side of Mystery Lake near the cabins. Lake gunshots. Oh, and then there's a cache here too. So there's that one, and there's that one. Alright, well before we leave, we should do those things. And kill a wolf. Okay, and we're back.
Did you find it?
The legend might be bunk, but the spear is real.
Maybe the legend is also real. Let's hope so, for your sake.
Yeah, the bear is definitely tracking me. You have any luck with the radio?
I did. Did you see the lights in the night sky? The aurora? Well, when that flared up, the radio came to life. Just lit up. Started spitting out noise, but it was all gibberish. Bits and pieces of things. Music. Talking. I think it needs more range. A more powerful signal. If we could find a way to boost the signal strength when the aurora is active, we might be able to get a message out.
Let me guess. You have an idea.
You're starting to get it, Mackenzie. I was digging through some old geological survey maps.
Those look like military insignia stamped on there.
Focus, Mackenzie!
Mm-hmm.
Now, this survey shows a series of radio transponder towers that cross back and forth across Great Bear.
Now, why would those be there?
Good question. But for another time. We can use these.
How?
Each tower has some electronics that'd serve like a signal booster to make sure the message gets to the next relay.
Okay.
Well, you get me 2, maybe 3 of those, and I might just be able to rig us up our own signal booster.
Oh, we have to go back to the Fallen
You
Muskeg.
might, huh? And I guess I need to do this while old Bear decides if I'm going to become the next chapter in his legend?
Don't be silly. Spence's bear would be long gone by now. That was 150 years ago.
Maybe he has, I don't know, genetic memory.
Ridiculous idea. But there's definitely a bear out there, and he's definitely interested in you. You'll just have to take your chances.
Says the guy safely inside the wooden cabin.
Damn it! You think I want to be in here? I need to get a message out, and this might be the only way.
What message? What does this have to do with me contacting my friend?
There's more at stake than you and your friend! Please, Mackenzie. Get me those boosters. I'll fix the radio, and the first call we'll make will be to Perseverance Mills. I promise.
Okay, I'm on it. I'll be back with the transponder parts.
Watch your back, Mackenzie.
What do I have to worry about? I have a legendary 150-year-old demon bear hungry for my blood. Bullets don't stop him, but I'm armed with basically a medieval weapon, which I'm sure will do the trick. I'm stuck in this winter wasteland where lights in the sky make the power flicker and electronics explode, and the only people I seem to meet are all slightly crazy. And this is all after I crashed my plane deep in the wilderness and somehow lost my ex-wife along the way, and I'd really kind of like to find her back.
Don't forget about the wolves.
Let's get on with it.
Okay. So now we have to go back. We go back into the full-on Muskeg and visit each of the towers to grab some electronics from each one. Okay. Alright. Yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, sure, yeah, cool. So I'm gonna put down some things. I'm carrying way too much stuff. The flashlight doesn't do anything, I don't think. The game does not say for me to keep this. I don't think I need a hacksaw. I don't need the hammer. I should repair the rifle and drop this as well, though it's not that heavy. I'm gonna drop 1 sewing kit. I'm gonna drop the revolver ammo. Because I don't have a revolver. And I might drop some of the food. I'm not sure. Let me think about the food. Maybe I eat the food. Alright, let me repair my gun. Each time only repairs by 4, by the way. I don't know why it takes so long to repair your gun. I don't think real guns take this long to clean. Okay, the gun is 100% conditioned. I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop some of my food. Counterintuitively, I'm gonna drop the MRE. Like, it's got a lot of calories, or maybe I don't. The thing is, I'm never gonna eat it because I'm never gonna get that hungry, is the problem. Let's drop the pork and beans. Well, 600 for 25. You know what? I'm gonna drop the tomato soup. The tomato soup is not great weight to calorie ratio. Alright, so now we're down to 5 kilograms above um our limit. 5 kilograms overweight. Can't talk to him. Okay, so we're not gonna go to full-on muskeg yet. I'm gonna go grab this and this. Which way should I go? They're like really in the opposite directions. Let's go there first. Because the forest talkers probably don't have anything good. So we're not gonna have to carry anything back from there. And we need to shoot one more wolf. Wrong way. Oh, look how fast I walk. Not being too over-encumbered is great. Is that a wolf? Or a stone? That's a stone. Okay, that way? Maybe that way. Is that a wolf? It's not moving. Is this... That's still frozen. Crap. Well, it's wet. It's not frozen anymore. There are definitely wolves on the frozen lake. So if we don't find a wolf before then, we're gonna be able to shoot a wolf on the lake. That way. It's foggy, unfortunately, so I can't really tell where I'm going. Let's see where I'm going. I want to turn that way? Maybe I don't. I mean, there's a hill there. I guess either way works. Wasn't there a locked cabin that I couldn't get into? Or a locked trailer that I couldn't get into? I have no idea where I am. I don't recognize any of this. Not that I see anything. Completely lost. Completely lost. Completely the wrong way. But there's a mountain here. Around this rock? Can I get up here? It doesn't really seem right. Around this way? That seems like it's too steep. Oh, there you go. Another sprain. Probably could have gone a better way. If I could see where I was going... And then down this side. Yeah, I was planning to go further this way, right? I went this way instead. I wanted to go that way. Is that a road? No. So this game's interesting. So you see how the tree arches like that? In this game, a lot of the times, the path forward is through an arch like that. There's like a subtle hint by the game designers, where if you see an arch like a tree in an arch shape like that, it usually means there's a path. Again, nobody tells you this stuff. It's just if you play the game enough, you notice that Every time you see an arch like that, it means you can go somewhere. If you follow that. If you go through the arch, it leads somewhere. Is that the road? This is the road. A wolf. I can't see it, so I can't shoot it. Maybe drink something? Nice. Okay, so where's the stash? It's up in the hills a little bit.
I don't feel.
Is it by the rocks? It should be right around here. I don't see it. Up here? There it is.
Found it. This'll come in handy.
Firearm cleaning kit. Oh, MRE. Decent ski gloves. I don't need the ski gloves. Okay, we've found those. And now I'm over encumbered again. The MRE's kinda good. The firearm cleaning kit, I don't think I need that anymore. I don't need to clean my gun anymore. The episode's not gonna last so long that I have to clean the gun again. Logging camp. There was a bed in the logging camp, I'm pretty sure.
That hurt.
Nothing there. Still don't have the key. Oh, long video again. I should have taken a break, shouldn't I? I should have taken a break after I got back to the trapper. Oops. Alright, where am I? What is this? Bed. I'm gonna sleep for 4 hours. Heal the sprain. Nice. And I will drop the almost expired MRE and keep the good MRE. And I will take a break. When we come back, we walk down to the other side of the lake and we might shoot a wolf while we're there. Alright, I'll see you next time.